everybody and welcome back to my channel. So today's video is going to be my September nail polish favorites. I normally include some type of nail care product in my videos, but I haven't really been loving anything new. So if you guys watch my current nail care routine, most of the products that I have in that video are products that I'm still currently loving, and I'm only really going to introduce or talk about them in my favorites video if it's a new product that I've been loving. So let's go ahead and get started. The very first thing I was loving in the month of September, and I've been loving these for a long time, but I haven't included them in my nail polish favorites or any type of favorites videos, are these nail clips. Now, I'll link a video which I call my glitter removal method, but I use these clips pretty much every single time I remove nail polish. So not just for glitter removal, I really have grown to love these to just remove my nail polish in general. And pretty much what you do with these is you take a small piece of cotton and you put it on your nail, you clip it on, you leave it on for a minute, 2 minutes, however long. I go into detail in my video how long exactly you need to leave it on, and then after it's done, you just remove the clip and you just swipe the whole cotton piece off, and almost all of your nail polish, if not all of your nail polish, should come off in just one swipe. You may need to go in, just maybe clean up a little bit around the edges using that same cotton ball if you fold it in half, but these really have been my favorites for a long time. I've been using these for a long time. I use them for regular nail polish, glitter polish, gel polish, and they're very inexpensive. You can get 10 of them for less than $2. I will leave everything linked down below in the description box. So that's been my favorite nail tool, I guess, of the month. And then my next favorite is the Seche Vite top coat, and it's actually the whole system. So I don't normally like to talk about Seche Vite because it's one of those products that you either love it or hate it, and it's a little bit of a high maintenance product. So I have the small, like the regular size bottle of the top coat, and then I have the refill bottle of the top coat. So as you guys can see, like, I really do enjoy using this top coat. However, it is a thicker top coat. So you kind of have to be careful when you apply it. You can't apply it very quickly. You kind of have to place it and then slowly kind of drag it across the nail. Otherwise, it's going to start to kind of skip a little bit because it is a little bit more of, like I said, like a thicker top coat. I like to kind of compare it to honey, but I mean, it really is as thick as it can be, as thick as honey sometimes. And because it's a quick drying top coat, every time you use this and air touches it, it's gonna start drying up. So normally about this point is when the top coat starts to dry up on me and it starts to get a lot thicker, and that's why I purchased the Restore, because if you try using a regular like nail polish, like thinner or anything to restore nail polish, it's gonna mess with the formula a little bit, and it's either gonna turn it yellow or it's just not gonna work as well. So I really do suggest, if you have Seche Vite and you hate how thick it gets, purchasing the Restore, because only a couple drops of this will really make this a lot thinner and a lot more usable, because when it does thicken up, it does get as thick as honey, and it's going to be very, very difficult to work. And because it's already kind of drying out, it's going to dry a lot quicker on your nail, and it's going to be harder to cover your entire nail before the top coat starts to kind of dry on your nail as you're applying it. Like that's how bad it gets if you let this thing dry out. So enough about my favorite top coat. Let's move on to the actual nail polishes. So the very first polish I want to talk about is basically an entire collection. So the collection was called the Ready Set Go collection by Glam Polish, and this one here is in Luigi number 1. And I will try and insert a couple of shots of the different swatches of the collection, but there are basically 12 polishes in this collection, so I didn't want to include every single one in my favorites video. But the reason I love this collection is because I'm a huge Super Mario fan. It's actually what me and my husband, it's like our little thing that we share together, is we really do love Super Mario. We like to play the games, we like to do Super Mario themed things. We had a Super Mario themed wedding, so of course I was going to pick up this collection. And not only do I love it because it's a Super Mario collection, but I also love every single one of the polishes. They were done so perfectly. Glam Polish already does glitters just amazingly. They make my favorite glitters, but this collection was just done so perfectly. I couldn't complain about a single one of the polishes in the collection. They were really done very nicely. You could tell which character they were trying to represent or were inspired each polish. So hands down, that was my favorite collection in the month of September. I really enjoyed wearing all of those polishes. The next nail polish favorite that I have are actually like a color. So I really enjoyed lime green polishes in the month of September, mainly because, you know, September, it was the end of summertime, so I was trying to get a lot of those neons. I was trying to get a lot of those neons on my nails because I knew I wasn't going to really be wearing neons in the fall time. I love wearing like darker, more neutral colors in the fall time and going into winter. So the first neon green that I really enjoyed the formula of is this lime green from Virago Varnish, and it's in Coronado. And this is almost opaque in one coat. Really nice formula. Completely covers in two, but you can get away with just using one coat of this. So this is a very nice neon green that doesn't need a white base. Another one I really liked is from China Glaze, and this is with I'm with the Lifeguard. This does need a white base. You can get away with not using a white base, but if you use a white base, it's going to look a lot nicer. But I like this because it has kind of like this like pearlized finish to it. I don't know if you guys can see that like pearly shimmer kind of running throughout the polish. So that makes this very different from other like neon green polishes. So I like this because it's a really nice cream, and I like this because of the pearlized finish. But I wore the heck out of green neons in the month of September. The next polish I was wearing is also a brighter color, and it's from Pretty Serious Polish, and it's the color Princess Plutonium, and this is from the Post-Apocalyptic Princess collection. And it's just a really gorgeous bright pink, but it has all of these black shard glitters, and it just makes this polish really edgy. The hot pink is a very girly color in my personal opinion, and those black shards kind of make it like a badass girly color. I don't know if that makes sense. I first picked this up because of Miss Holly Berry's here on YouTube, and that's exactly how she described this polish, is that it made her feel edgy, it made her feel badass, made her feel like a rock star, and it really does. And I enjoyed the brightness of this. Again, it's another bright color that I wanted to wear before the summer was over, and I love the formula of Pretty Serious Polish. This is almost opaque in one coat. Two coats will fully even everything out, but you do have to be careful with those black shard glitters in here because they don't always lay flat, so sometimes they'll stick straight up and will get caught on things. So, you know, I would maybe double up on your top coat with that if you do have those type of glitters. So the next nail polish favorite that I have is from Tux Polish, and this was Uptown Funk You Up. And I debuted Tux Polish on my channel during my swatch and review week. I'll leave the entire collection that I picked up from Tux Polish, and I really love this company. I love their little bottles, but I really enjoyed this particular polish, and I don't know if I said it already. This is Uptown Funk You Up, and it's acrylic with a whole bunch of neon glitters. And at first I thought that this polish wasn't that unique. However, there are these round white glitters in there that are holographic white glitters. And just the using white glitters is a little bit of a unique glitter to use in your nail polish, you know, to begin with. But then they're holographic white glitters, and it has like this fine holographic kind of like micro glitter running throughout the polish. So it just makes this polish so unique in my opinion. Definitely pick this up if you are into collecting like more unique polishes. But I really like those types of polishes, the ones that have multicolored glitters in there, because you can use them as an accent nail and they really do match any colored polish that you wear with it, or you could just do a full manicure of it and it's gorgeous on its own. So the last 3 polishes, actually it's more than 3 polishes. So the last polishes that I want to talk about, and I just have 3 colors here to show you guys, are these Wet n Wild One Step Wonder Gel, or One Step Gel Wonders. And these are extremely inexpensive. They're about, I want to say maybe $2-3 for these nail polishes, and they have a really nice range of colors. And I haven't heard that many people talking about them, and I don't know why. I love the formula of these. So I have a nude one in condensed milk, a blue one in scientific method, but instead of the cyan is like the color cyan, and then wasabi with you. These names are kind of cute. They're kind of quirky names, but I love this formula. It really is a one-step polish. You don't need a base coat with this, and you absolutely don't need a top coat with this. I was thinking about making a video on these polishes, but I wanted to include them in my favorite to see if you guys would be interested in like a swatch and review video, but it wouldn't be a first impression because I have already worn almost all of the colors that I have in my collection. But at first I picked up just 2 of these just to try out the formulas, a light color and a dark color, and then I've picked up almost every single one of these polish. These are like my go-to white and black polishes because they're almost fully opaque in one coat. Sometimes you need a second coat to level them out, but you don't need a base coat or a top coat with them. And they really do last on my nails a long time. I'm pretty tough on my nails. So if I wear gloves, like if I'm in the lab and I have to wear gloves for 5 hours, of course they're going to start to like peel and chip off, but all of my nail polishes do that. If you just do regular ordinary things that you do with your nails and you're not or with your hands and you're not super harsh on them, these are going to last you a while. These lasted on my nails for, I want to say, a little bit over a week without chipping. And I kept them on for about a week just to see how they would wear. I normally change my polish every 2 to 3 days, and they didn't chip, and I wore them for a little bit over a week. And I was just so impressed because all I did was wear 2 coats of the polish. That's it. No base coat, no top coat. It was extremely shiny. It was shiny like a gel polish, and not even my gel polishes last that long. So that's the reason why I wanted to include these in my favorites. Again, let me know if you guys want to see a swatch and review on it. I can show you guys my entire collection of these that I have. So that's it for my nail polish favorites. I decided to separate my makeup favorites and my nail polish favorites because I felt that my favorites videos were too long if I put everything together. This is probably going to be long too. I'm sorry guys, I just make longer videos. I like to talk a lot, but please give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed my nail polish favorites. Leave a comment down below if you like this method of doing it, 2 separate videos versus one really big favorites video. Keep an eye out for my makeup favorites. I will be posting that either later on in the week or the next week. I'm going to try and post basically the videos as close together as I can. I may actually post them both on the same day. Please don't forget to subscribe if you're new to my channel and you enjoyed watching these videos. I do currently post 3 times a week on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, and hopefully I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.